Now, a group of activists are this morning holding peaceful protests over rape allegations at the Kenyatta National Hospital. The demos, which kick off from Uhuru Park, will see the activists walk all the way to the Ministry of Health, where they will petition Health Cabinet Secretary Cleopa Mailu before making their way to Kenyatta National Hospital. Now, Kenyatta National Hospital has defended itself against the claims, saying none of the alleged victims has come up to report the said incidents. Another big conversation here in the country right now. I want to bring in my colleague, George Maringa, who is at the Freedom Corner in Uhuru Park, where that protest will begin this morning. Good morning, Maringa. Thank you for joining us. Talk to us about the activists who are involved in this particular protest today.
To you, Betty. The activists, as you rightly put it, are here at Freedom Corner in Uhuru Park. And if my colleague Hebron will show you, they are just assembling right now. They just concluded their prayers, and we'll begin the march shortly from here to the office of the Minister of Health, to CS to the CS office, and later to Kenyatta National Hospital. Now, I will be speaking to one of our activists who actually took the pictures themselves, and she says she's the one who took the pictures, and the ladies told her of their ordeal, or what happens at the Kenyatta National Hospital. Thank you very much for joining us on KTN News. First, tell us your name and what exactly you do.
I'm Mildred Atiowiso. I'm a social human rights activist.
So now you've told me that you shared these pictures online. What exactly did you see, or what exactly did the women tell you that day?
Well, I didn't share the pictures per se. I shared the ordeal, what they explained to me, and what I saw. Obviously, there were women lying down, sleeping down, not enough beds, and then again the issue of security. So women was scared of their lives, when they have to go and breastfeed, especially women with children at the neonatal. They have to go 3 or 4 times a day, and they have to, especially at very late in the hours, because the last feed is at 3 o'clock. So they have to go in a group, and then again they are advised not to against using the stairs, the lifts, because they're not as safe. So they most probably use the stairs to go down to feed their children. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then after they shared that ordeal to you, the CEO of KNH has come out to refute those claims. Or do you think that have you proceeded to to forward those whatever the ordeal that they say you should submit to the DCI, as they say, for investigations?
Yeah, thank you. She obviously, the CEO came out and he immediately refuted the claims, which is a shame really, because it showed that there was no investigation done to prove whether the allegations were true or not. But we have victims who've come to us for support, and we have professionals, we have lawyers who've come on board, we have people from FIDA who's come on board with support. And one thing you need to know, these are fragile people, they're vulnerable. So it takes time. It takes time to convince them to be able to even do a statement and write it. And some of them think, well, rape is such a hard case to prove. This is something that might have happened maybe like months, years ago. How are we going to prove it? But we tell them we have professional people on board, and they're willing to help pursue you get justice, and also to create awareness. So the management knows there's a problem and do whatever they have to do so that anybody has to go through that, especially in a place like a hospital. It should be the safest institution.
Mm-hmm. Are you confident that whatever you will do today will petition the government, the CS, to take action against the ordeals that are alleged to have happened at Kenyatta National Hospital?
Of course I am, because you see all these women, they won't have come out if it was, it was something not worth a win, really. So it surely does affect a lot of people. It must affect a lot of women. Yesterday we had some other women from a different organization come out to condemn and deliver their petition. The same thing today. As you can see, there are a lot of people here, both men and women. So sure, yeah, something must definitely come out of this. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And apart from investigations, what else do you think should be done to avert such ordeals and cases of women being raped at the Kenyatta National Hospital and passing through ordeals such as moving from one floor to the other to go breastfeed their children?
Especially when it comes to mother and child, it's advised that mother and child should be the closer the better, because there's that contact that they need. It's good for the mother healing, and it's also good for the bonding. So that is something that I believe the management should really consider. They should do whatever thing they have to do to make sure mother and child is on the same floor. And then about us supporting, we are supporting the victims. We have professionals, as I've said before. We have lawyers who've come on board, ready to support them, and we want better security. We want CCTVs everywhere if possible, because the last time people went down there, I understand it was said that some places don't have security. Why should that be? You know, that is a place that should have actually literally every angel covered by CCTV. So I want to believe the management is going to do something to make a better security, not only for the staff, also for the patients and anybody visiting that place. We need safety. Yeah.
Thank you very much. That was Mildred from Her Voice, an activist against the human rights activist. Right now, Betty, one of the officials is addressing the media. We will cross over there, but for now, we'll take it back to you. They will be marching, after the address, they will be marching to the Ministry of Health to drop the petition, and they will later go to the Kenyatta National Hospital. Back to you, Betty.
All right.